Welcome to a deep dive into a really specialized field of theme park development. But we're looking at it through a very specific lens today.
Right. We're talking about human dynamics.
Yeah.
The messy, collaborative heart of how these incredible places actually get built.
And our source for this is the new book, Theme Park Project Wisdom.
It is. This is the fourth volume in a planned six-book series by Val Lee.
And the whole series is built on one core idea, right?
Exactly. The central thesis is that the magic you see is made through the chaos of development, not in spite of it.
I love that. It shifts the focus from just, a simple checklist to a real study of people.
Mm-hmm.
We've touched on the other books before, Theme Park Project Management, Theme Park Sustainability, but there's one with a very niche title, Theme Park Charrette.
Ah, yes.
For anyone who doesn't know, what is a charrette?
A charrette or charrette is basically an intense design session. It's where all these different disciplines, design, engineering, finance, they all come together under a ton of pressure to solve a problem.
So it's the perfect little microcosm for human dynamics.
It really is, yeah.
Now let's talk about the author, Val Lee. I mean, his background is pretty incredible.
Over 40 years of experience. And he started in a very unique spot. He was a monorail pilot for Retlaw.
And Retlaw, for anyone listening, is Walter, spelled backward.
So he was working directly for the Disney family's own company, right at the beginning.
What's so interesting is how his own career kind of mirrors the wisdom in his books.
It really does. He wanted to be a concept architect after college, but he realized, well, he just hadn't prepared the right portfolio for it.
Okay.
And it was leaders around him, people like Frank Stanek, who helped him see that his real talent, his marketable skill, was in workflows and processes.
So that personal pivot is really the proof of concept for everything he writes about.
It is. And that talent took him through major domestic and international projects, and now he has his own consulting company, Kimball Creek Consulting.
So the book itself, Project Wisdom, how is it laid out?
It's structured as a very practical roadmap. It literally maps a career chronologically from part one, landing in employment, all the way to the end, you're a veteran now.
Okay, so let's unpack one of the key survival lessons from it. The book talks a lot about the need to be a Swiss Army knife.
Right. This is crucial. Because this industry is so project-driven, it has these boom and bust cycles. Being a Swiss Army knife just means having a really wide range of flexibility and capability. You can wear multiple hats.
And that's your insurance policy.
That's your insurance against layoffs, yeah. You become too valuable, too adaptable to let go.
Now, on the flip side, for leaders, there's some really interesting hiring wisdom in here.
There is.
He argues that leaders should never be afraid of hiring the overqualified. But isn't the risk there that they'll just leave as soon as something better comes along?
That's the tension, yeah. And he acknowledges that risk.
Yeah.
But he says the immediate gain is worth it, especially for temporary or project employment. You get this instant injection of high-level talent. There's almost no training time needed. It stabilizes your project immediately.
So it's a strategic move for the project's health, not necessarily about long-term team building.
Exactly. It's a calculation based on project needs.
So if you're listening, what does this all mean for you? The book seems to serve different people at different stages.
It really does. If you're an aspiring professional, it's a gateway. It gives you a much-needed dose of reality.
And for those who already have a foot in the door?
For them, it's about how to navigate career growth, how to handle the project challenges that, come up every single day.
And finally, for the veterans, the ones who are the teachers now.
It validates their experiences, and it offers them fresh ways to think about mentoring the next generation. It's about preserving that wisdom.
A great mission for the series. And oh, by the way, a little detail I loved.
Oh, yeah.
His son, Sam Lee, does all the covers for the book series.
It's a true family enterprise of preservation. It's wonderful.
So if you're ready to dive into the human dynamics that really make these projects work, the book is Theme Park Project Wisdom, and it's available now on Amazon.
And I think it all comes down to one final thought.
Go on.
Good process requires great human dynamics.